Sorry I'm late, YouTube. I just returned from work. Yes, me, author and entrepreneur, the cerebral palsy vigilante Zachary Fennell has re-entered the traditional employment world. Well, at least part-time. I am still committed to my entrepreneurial pursuits. Although for today, I want to focus on traditional employment, particularly finding employment despite a disability. Now, I found part-time employment as a library page at a nearby library. Admittedly, though, in March when I left the interview, I wasn't so confident about my chances getting the position. In fact, my thought process went something like, I think I might have cost myself the position. Not because the interview went bad, but rather I seemed to dwell a lot on what I cannot do. See, amidst the library page job description, I noted a few duties I remained unsure I could complete due to my cerebral palsy. For example, the job description mentioned lifting objects in weight up to 50 pounds. Of course, you out there know I work out. You've seen my Rocky Balboa exercise montages. In case you haven't, I'll link to them here at the end screen. Anyways, while I can lift 50 pounds, specifics matter. So I asked, how is the weight distributed? Am I picking up items with handles, or will it be awkward? Should I use my body? Will I have to move these objects across the room? That last question especially proved important because while I can lift these items, walking with them is a different story given my balance. Point being, I asked so many questions centering on what I may not be able to do. And that's where my focus was leaving the interview. Hence my, I think I might have cost myself the position attitude. Obviously though, my now supervisor experienced a different impression. After all, they hired me. I learned one of the things which left a positive impression was my ability to understand the bigger picture. A library page is as entry level as you get as far as library staffing goes. However, I recognized the importance of the library page role. If books aren't reshelved correctly, eventually you will be unable to find anything. Then everything falls apart. My big picture thinking, among other personal characteristics, is what stood out to my now supervisor and the other interviewer. That overshadowed my concerns to the point where they are willing to offer me any necessary accommodations. Overall, I feel pretty fortunate to have found such an understanding employer, and I wanted to share what I shared here today in order to encourage anyone with a disability seeking employment. There are understanding employers out there. Be upfront in interviews about any concerns you have regarding the position. The right employer will focus on what you bring to their organization and not your limitations. So don't get discouraged. Keep putting in applications until you discover the right opportunity. To those fortunate like me who have already discovered the right opportunities, speak up in the comment section below. Share your experience and add any disability-related job interview advice you might have. Also, if you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful, let the world know. Click the thumbs up icon below. Finally, if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to my channel. New videos come out every Sunday. Go ahead, subscribe, and also check out those Rocky Balboa exercise montages I mentioned before. Until next time.